You see that? You see that? I can crop this out. I can probably do that. Maybe. I don't know. So what's going on? It's E-Love here, and I'm trying to figure some things out and make some things happen. And I hope you join me on this journey. Right now, we're working on a case study right now, which is, it was very interesting how this started, but it's happening. I'm going to become an Instagram model with 10K followers. Let's see how this goes. So let's go ahead and start by, this is my first official YouTube video. I say official for this E-Love here. I've done a few different like small little videos. I recorded things, never posted it. Thought about doing it, never really did it, but it's gonna happen this time. And it's happening right now, all right? So with me, the reason why I actually got started with this is I just always enjoyed, I found myself faced with a lot of challenges when it comes to learning when I was a young kid. And even now, I still face a lot of challenges. So therefore, it forced me to be one of those people who had to actually try really hard to do like even the most basic things, like when it comes to like writing, speaking, reading, all these different things. It was just really hard for me. So I've had to like reverse break down and to really understand things. So intentionally learn how to do all these little things from like jump rope or doing like jumping jacks, like hand coordination things and stuff like that. But this led me to just really just liking to understand things and breaking it down to simplistic states, things. And that has led to me becoming a scholar throughout my entire life of just wanting to always really understand something. So therefore I can do it, and then I can also teach other people to do it as well. And with that being said, I think the biggest people I look up to right now is going to be blank blank and blank blank and blank blank and blank blank and blank blank. And I'm not sure exactly how this is going to play out. So when it came to becoming one to even start this journey, it really just started from my friend. One of my friends posted, like he mentioned that I didn't post them on my Instagram. And I mean, I had took a break from Instagram. Like I used to be, I'm not saying you see my Instagram followers, like posts, it's like thousands of photos, and I used to take pictures a lot, and I kind of just chilled out on that. It was just kind of consuming my life a little bit too much and distracting me from important things, and therefore I took a break. And he popped up and was like, hey, you don't post pictures with me on Instagram. I was like, did you look at my last Instagram post? Like I don't post very much anymore. But I post you on stories and stuff like that, or I take selfies with you and you're on Snapchat. Like I'm not hiding you. I appreciate you, but it was a legitimate thing. Like if that's what's important to him, I did want to show him that I appreciate his friendship and appreciate him as a person. So I did post him and realized I didn't post a lot of people who are important to me. And that led to me starting to edit my own photos. I was like looking back through all the things I've experienced and all the great memories I had. And I was like, oh, let me go ahead and post some of these things. And it kind of led me down this route of me talking to clients in the past about why social media is so important for the overall personal brand and their business brand as well, and then growing that. And now looking back on it, like I know the value of it, but I couldn't prove anything that I was saying to them. I wasn't able to do it myself. And so that's what this case study is, to develop my own social media platform and grow that, so then I can learn from that and understand that and teach other people, and also use it as an example for my business moving forward. Now, let's get down to the fun part. Like, you know me, you know why I'm doing this, and then let's get into the actual research I've done thus far. There is so much information out there, and I am so thankful for YouTube University for teaching me all the things I've learned thus far. And there are a few people that I do want to shout out who are the big experts that I look to for more guidance, and I love the way that they approach their own social media and how they also communicate that message. It's going to be Vanessa Liu, and then also blank blank blank, and then blank blank blank. And they have just been immensely helpful on this overall journey of understanding what it's going to take and how I'm going to get it done. And the major thing that I've learned thus far is going to be, I'm going to start with the most important one. I think so if you get nothing from this, the most important thing is to engage with your followers. Like truly care about the people that you're speaking to, the people who you're providing the content for, your audience. See what they want actually when they're commenting, posting. Try to learn more about them. This makes them feel valuable, it makes them feel important, as well as when they're asking you all these questions as well. You can provide insight, you can learn from them as well. I've learned, it's been a week and I've learned so much already from so many different people. So thank you for the feedback, continue. And I'm not one of those people who like get upset when you provide me feedback. Like, no, like I'm not gonna get upset. I understand where you're coming from and your intentions. So provide it. Even if you say it over and over again, hey Eddie, you didn't put lighting behind you. Hey Eddie, I see that you cut off your head again. You cut off your head again, and I do cut off my head, okay? Because it's misshaped sometimes, and I have insecurities about it. So whenever you see a lot of pictures, it's like, hey, how's it going? See, this is so much better, is it not? Man. But full on head now. Y'all get all my head, all of it. Whew. Transparency. So we have engagement. And then you want to make sure that you're also posting a variety of photos on your Instagram. So they normally say pick one niche and stick with it. And that's definitely important. Like for me, my niche is always going to be training and development, organizational, fitness-wise, anything to develop myself. But I found a way to incorporate that with becoming a model as well. And so therefore you see I post 3 different type of posts. I post my my photos that I do, and then I post transparency, really giving the behind the scenes on how hard this really is, and then lessons learned and what can we talk about this, and then start a conversation, that educational piece of it. And so therefore that's what I'm trying out. I'm trying out different content to see what people really resonate with, and then also what I resonate with. I know that most likely my educational pieces aren't going to get the most likes and shares, but those are things that I value the most, and those people who are actually interested in learning and growing, they're going to value as well. The third thing that I've learned thus far is captions, okay? Captions. Captions get people, they help people to understand a little bit more about you and understand what you're doing and what you're trying to do. And then it also makes them get more engaged. They want to talk about things. They want to share their knowledge with you. So that's captions on your actual post. Make sure that I don't like writing at all. Normally I have like just this little emoji here, a random word here, a date here, and that's it. I'm very insecure about my writing in itself. So therefore, I normally don't like doing it, but it really is the best way to get people engaged and to share myself and to really reflect on what I'm learning, and it helps me better myself. So that description is going to be that last important thing that I would say. And those are, there's so much, and I can't wait to tell you guys all the freaking tips that I've learned. I don't want to make this video too long, but it's definitely going to be a fun time. I hope you join me on this journey, and then share this knowledge with some of your friends. There's a lot of businesses out there, new entrepreneurs out there who really just don't know how to optimize their social media content and get that more engagement. They want it, but they just don't quite know how to do it. So share this knowledge with them. Make sure they know this. One easy step that I would recommend right now for anyone who's already on social media, whenever you're posting a story or a photo, make sure that you tag that person in it. Now, when I say that, I mean actually when it comes to a story, an Instagram story, put the @ symbol and their name, because whenever you do share their content, it doesn't notify them that you share their content, and then therefore they can repost that you share your content, and people can then go and follow you. So check that out. That will be my expert tip today to get you started in changing the way you do these things, because it has. I'm kind of proud of some of the people who shouted me out. Like, I was like, oh, I really like you and I respect you, and thank you for thinking what I said is valuable. That's cool. I'll take validation, okay? Because I need reinforcement. I need feedback to show that I'm on the right path. Don't make it your only thing, but for me, give me feedback. I see validation as feedback. I can take it how I want. How I receive that information is how I process it. It's up to me.